Hello, everybody, and welcome to expeditiousfool.com, putting mindfulness in motion. My name's Brandon, here with the Lightworkers card pool. Today, we're going to jump right into it. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. So, the Wheel of Fortune, yes, it can represent divine timing, all kinds of fun stuff like that. But anytime that this shows up, the main thing that it's letting us know is there's about to be a shakeup, right? There's, yes, divine timing, but there's things coming into our life that could change things, could change the course of things, could change the direction of things, of what we're expecting. It could mess with those expectations. It's perfect to come right on Saturn retrograde, a couple days before Mercury retrograde. We got quite a bit of stuff going on right now. Energy, I'm definitely feeling it today. Normally I'm very, very energetic, everything. Like, I still got my positivity going on, but I can definitely feel a drag in the energy. And I'm Capricorn sun, so actually the Saturn retrograde is supposed to spin my stuff, but it's giving me this little lull today. So that's a lull that, you kind of got to sit with, you got to get through, you got to work through, you got to push on, right? And that's what we're really looking at here with the Wheel of Fortune, is we will be presented with challenges during this retrograde, during the shadow, during the other retrogrades. We will be presented with these challenges that may shake things up, just as we are in life, just as all the tests that come up, right? And we have a choice at that time. We can decide to grow and accept the process and flow with it, or we can decide to not learn the lesson, continue to suffer, and wait for that lesson to come back around. It's going to hurt us again, and then we'll have another chance to fix it. That's how the energy play works. That's how our lessons work. In life, there is no other way. That's the way that it works here, right now, in this 3D plane. That's the way that it operates. So that's the way we learn the lessons. So it's up to you if you want to learn the lessons. But the good thing, or the important thing to remember about the Wheel of Fortune is it's a wheel. So, for instance, say this stick was your lesson, right? Well, if you don't take care of it, if you don't process it, if you don't learn to accept it, if you don't learn to surrender with it, and this goes for all problems in life, not just during retrogrades, but right now it's particularly important because it's bringing up more stuff. But if you don't deal with that, if you don't process it, then it'll come back around and you'll have to process it again. A lot of people want to know why, they get hit up by a lot of exes during Mercury retrograde, because you haven't fully let them go, or they haven't fully let you go. One of the two. Now, that does run into a thing that a lot of people have problems with. A lot of times people want to keep people on, people want to hang. But when people vibe out of your energy, that's exactly what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to vibe out of your energy. If we keep them in, we're going to keep being faced with some of that same lessons that we obviously didn't learn when we broke that connection. Because if you learned the lesson, you would have broke that connection. And that's a hard thing for some to understand energetically, because it doesn't necessarily make sense in the normal day-to-day and play and, everything. But energetically, that's exactly what's happening. So a lot of times Mercury retrograde will bring it about. Right now we're Saturn retrograde, shadow of Mercury. It will bring back those things that you haven't taken care of, It will bring those tests in there to make sure that you're staying on your path, right? If you decided you didn't want to be in that energy back then, the universe might bring it back and be like, hey, were you serious about that? Because if not, think of it like, what's a best way to say it? Well, I lived in a lot of shady areas in my life, and there's a term that gang members use. So we're gonna get a little weird with it today, but I can't think of a better term. It's what's coming to me intuitively, so I'm gonna say it. So there's a term that gang members use called color checking, right? So each gang sets and stuff, they have their different rules. They have, this gang, we all do this, this, and this, and we all know this, this, and this, right? And so if somebody comes into their area and they're wearing their colors for the gang, they're representing the gang, you know, serious members of the gang then might question them, see if they have knowledge. If they don't have the insider knowledge, it then becomes a problem, right? So it's kind of think of retrogrades in times like this as the universe's way of color checking you. Like, are you on the tribe you want to be? Or is this the tribe you want to be on? You sure? Because we're going to shake things up one way or the other. We're going to reveal truths to you so you can either switch tribes or stay on this tribe. We're going to bring you back past stuff to see if you want to go back to a previous tribe. That's what these things bring about. It's that wheel, right? It all coming around. So learn how to process it, handle them as they come, and you'll have a much better experience, all right? Breathe, breathe, breathe. With that, if anybody would like to schedule a breathwork session with me, meditation session, yoga session, virtual or in person if you're in the Midland, Michigan area, DM me. We'll get that scheduled right away. You can check out all the services if you don't already know. Expeditiousfool.com gives you a better view of all my services. They're all listed on just about every single post that I list as well. On top of that, listed on every single post that I put, as well as every single video. If y'all like what you see, you like what you hear, I have a donation link. This is what I do full time. I do this totally at the whim of the universe. This is my only gig going. The reason why I have all of that available is because I trust in the universe to take care of me, and so far it has been so abundant and beautiful, so I thank you to each and every person out there. But y'all go out there. I know this video is a little bit longer than normal today, but y'all go out there. You have a great day on purpose. Schedule me, contact me, you know, do all those fun social media things, and I absolutely love each and every one of you. Go out there and have a great day on purpose today.